I want you to imagine a scenario. You're on vacation in Japan, and you buy a brand new phone to take some incredible pictures. You find a perfect shot of the bustling streets of Tokyo, you line it up, but when you press the button to take the photo, you hear a loud, audible click. You check the settings. The phone is on silent. You try to turn off the sound, but there's no option. It's hard-coded into the phone. Why? Because phones sold in Japan have unique security features so embedded into their design, they're effectively banned or simply don't exist anywhere else in the world. And in the era of smartphone security, this isn't just a quirky detail. It reveals a fascinating conflict between technology, culture, and law. Today, we're going to uncover what makes Japanese phones different, why those features are so controversial, and what it all means for you, no matter where you live. The mandatory camera shutter sound is the most famous example of a Japanese phone security feature. The reason is rooted in a cultural and social issue, voyeurism. A few decades ago, with the rise of camera phones, there were concerns about non-consensual photography in crowded public places like trains or subways. In response, major Japanese phone carriers and manufacturers reached a voluntary agreement to hard-code a camera sound that cannot be muted. It's not a national law, but it's an industry standard that every phone sold in the country must follow. This is so powerful that even global giants like Apple and Samsung have to implement this feature on their phones sold in Japan. It's a security feature designed to protect public privacy by creating an audible cue for every photo taken. But that's just the beginning. Many Japanese market phones also come with built-in privacy filters. The technology is often a special micro-louver layer on the screen that makes the display only visible from a direct, head-on angle. If someone tries to shoulder surf and peek at your screen, all they see is a black or distorted image. This feature is a direct response to the crowded, public, transit-heavy lifestyle in Japanese cities, where personal space is a luxury. And it applies even to the hardware. Japanese phones often contain a FeliCa chip, a contactless technology developed by Sony. FeliCa is the backbone of Japan's incredibly advanced mobile payment and transit system. It's used for everything from paying for a coffee to tapping into the subway with your phone. FeliCa is considered one of the most secure contactless technologies in the world, as it's built to resist cloning and hacking. Because this hardware is so deeply integrated, many international phones sold in Japan either don't support it or require a separate, clunky app, creating a particular and secure local ecosystem. So, with these incredibly secure and thoughtful features, why aren't they everywhere? Why would they be banned in other countries? The answer lies in a fundamental conflict between different legal, cultural, and market philosophies. Let's go back to the shutter sound. In Western countries, this feature is widely considered to be an infringement on a user's right to control their own device. We value a user's ability to take a discreet, silent photo. This is not because of a lack of concern for privacy, but because our legal frameworks, like Europe's GDPR, focus on data privacy, how your information is collected and used, rather than regulating behavior. A mandatory shutter sound would simply be a non-starter in a market that prioritizes individual choice and control. And this leads to the biggest reason these features are rare, a legal and market-based fragmentation that global tech companies simply want to avoid. In late 2024, Japan enacted a law that will come into force by the end of 2025, known as the Smartphone Act. This law is a direct response to the tight control of app stores and mobile ecosystems by tech giants like Apple and Google. It mandates that these companies must allow third-party app stores and alternative payment methods. This is an example of a security measure in a closed ecosystem that is being legislated away in Japan in favor of a different kind of user freedom, the freedom to choose your own software. This shows that the very concept of security is not universal. It's a clash of priorities. The Japanese model prioritizes public safety from voyeurism, while the global market prioritizes user freedom and control over their own devices. So, what does this all mean for you, the person watching this video? First, it means a phone's security is not a one-size-fits-all concept. A phone that is considered secure in Japan for cultural reasons might be seen as lacking in user privacy in another country. It's a powerful reminder that security is deeply contextual. Second, it reveals a crucial tension between what a company wants and what local markets demand. As global tech companies expand, they are forced to adapt to local customs, even if it goes against their core product philosophy. This creates a fascinating and often frustrating user experience. For example, if you buy a phone in Japan and try to use a non-Japanese SIM card, some features might behave differently. A camera sound might turn off, or it might not, based on the phone's firmware and GPS location. It's a messy balance of software, hardware, and regulations. Third, and this is the most important takeaway, no matter what country you're in, your phone security is ultimately your responsibility. The biggest threats in late 2025 are no longer just shady websites. According to leading cybersecurity firms, AI-powered cyber attacks are expected to increase by 45% this year, and zero-click malware attacks are set to double. This is a terrifying reality. A zero-click exploit, a malicious piece of software that can infect your phone without you even having to tap on a link, is the ultimate example of a threat that knows no borders. The only defense against it is a well-managed device and good security habits. A national law can't stop a global threat that bypasses the legal system entirely. So, are there security features on Japanese phones that are banned everywhere else? Yes, absolutely. From mandatory shutter sounds to deeply integrated payment systems, these features are born out of a unique culture and are often at odds with global markets that value a different kind of security, the freedom to control your own device. But the real lesson here is that you, the user, are the most important security feature your phone has. The most secure phone is not defined by its country of origin, but by your actions. The most important security features are the ones you enable yourself: two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and critical thinking. So, I urge you to take action right now. Don't wait for your government or a phone company to protect you. Go to your most important online accounts and enable two-factor authentication. Share this video with someone you care about, because in the end, the most secure place you can be is with the knowledge to protect yourself. If you learn a lot from this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss content like this. In our modern, digitally connected world, the increasing number and complexity of cyber threats can be overwhelming. To effectively protect your most important data, you need specialized help. That's why you should visit us at voyeurism.com. Here, our AI agents and powerful cybersecurity applications are ready to provide a complete defense for your digital life. Our cutting-edge technology excels at finding threats in real time, identifying weaknesses, and proactively stopping attacks. To begin securing your future, you can simply ask for a personalized demo or a professional consultation, and our experts will handle the rest. Don't wait for a data breach to happen. Take action now. Visit voyeurism.com today to secure your digital life. Thank you for watching, and be safe out there.